Year 1. Dan starts out as a face worker in a deep mine. His annual salary is $50,000. He works in pitch darkness, breathing in coal dust amidst the roar of a jackhammer and the constant threat of a roof collapse. He lives in the Spartan conditions of a mining settlement, saving every dollar, knowing his profession is draining his health by the second. There is no glamour, only survival in the bowels of the earth. Rick lands a job as a production assistant on a film set and performs his first stunts as an apprentice. He earns $45,000. He takes falls onto mats from a height of 3 meters, sustaining bruises, sprains, and scrapes. He lives in a cheap rental apartment in Los Angeles, spending all his money on rent and physical recovery. Both men work themselves to the bone, risking their lives daily for their initial earnings. Year 2. Dan qualifies as a master blaster. His income rises to $70,000. He doesn't squander money on cars or entertainment. Instead, he starts saving for real estate and takes out an insurance policy. He realizes his career in the mine will be short-lived and methodically builds a financial safety net. Rick begins landing stunt roles in the second unit of major action movies. His income climbs to $85,000. He buys a sports bike on credit, rents an apartment closer to Hollywood, and enjoys the attention of the social scene. Convinced that his youth, daring stunts, and adrenaline will protect him forever, he gives no thought to the future. Year 5. Dan becomes a section foreman. His annual income reaches $110,000. He pays off the mortgage on a small house in a quiet suburb and begins investing in the stocks of stable energy companies. He oversees safety for his crew, minimizing risks, and follows a clear financial plan to build passive income. Rick is at the peak of his game. He doubles for major movie stars, performs fire stunts, and leaps from high-rise rooftops. His income reaches $200,000 a year. However, constant, brutal falls lead to chronic back and joint pain. To numb the pain and maintain his physique, he spends lavishly on high-end massage therapists, premium alcohol, and partying, creating an illusion of endless success. Year 8. Dan moves into a management and inspection role at a mining company, leveraging his vast underground experience. He earns $140,000. No longer risking his life in the lava, he oversees process safety. His assets and investments generate steady growth, building that rock-solid foundation. During a stunt, Rick suffers a severe spinal and knee injury. The studio pays out his insurance, but his contract is terminated. His career as a stuntman ends in an instant. His expensive motorcycle and apartment are lost to debt, and he has no savings left. Everything went toward his lavish lifestyle and medical treatment. He's left unemployed, with a broken body, and a lost professional identity. Year 10. Dan takes a well-earned early retirement based on his years of service, with a substantial pension, a fully paid-off home, and an investment portfolio. He has proven that hard labor deep underground can be transformed into systematic capital and security. Rick scrapes by with odd jobs as a fitness trainer for aspiring actors, barely making ends meet. His joints ache whenever the weather changes, and all that remains of his former Hollywood glory are scars on his body and hollow memories. His illusory world of movie-making routine collapsed overnight. Dan chose the path of steady accumulation and security through hard work, building a solid foundation for his family. Rick chose the path of adrenaline rushes, fleeting glamour, and working himself to the bone for the sake of someone else's footage, ultimately ending up with neither health nor capital. Early on, both risked their lives just to make a living, but one built a system of assets while the other burned himself out for the sake of a spectacular show. Which path seems more reliable to you? Methodically building capital and taking care of yourself, or going all in for the sake of adrenaline and intense thrills? Let us know in the comments which strategy resonates with you, and if you want to build a solid foundation rather than risking everything for someone else's applause, be sure to subscribe to the channel.